A lot of people approach learning AI automation completely backwards, and I'm able to speak to this because I went from no coding experience, no automation experience, I hadn't even set up an API key before, to having several AI automations set up and supporting me through my day-to-day work within 14 days. And the reason I was able to do that was how I approached learning in the first place. I approached learning into three different phases. The first being awareness. I didn't even know what was possible. I didn't know what was out there. And in order to solve that, I had to consume tutorials. But the way I consumed tutorials was much different than most people. A lot of people, they just consume tutorials and they think that they have to follow that step by step, and it's raised the bar of what now they have to do, and it just becomes this tutorial hell where you never escape that phase. What I did was I was speed running the tutorial watching. I was having it on 2x speed. I typically only watch when they were demoing the automation, and if any particular part of that automation intrigued me, then I would go find that part in the video, because you can't watch endless videos that are each 30 minutes. And while I was watching these tutorials, I was making notes of different tutorials and saving the links for different parts, and I'd make a note like, I like this automation on how they connected to TikTok or how they scraped a TikTok video or something like that. And I would just be like, oh, that's interesting. I'm just going to take that snippet and I'm going to log it somewhere. You also don't want to get caught just watching endless tutorials. So you got to put a hard limit on this. Say that you're only going to watch tutorials for 3 days and then you're going to force yourself to take action. The second phase is planning. Now that I had a good idea of what was out there, I started planning something that I would actually use and help solve a problem for me. Because when you're solving a problem that's really a pain in the ass for you, you're going to be much more motivated to push through and figure that out. And you also learn when you're figuring that out and kind of fumbling through it rather than just copying and pasting what a YouTuber is telling you to do. The third phase is I just pulled the trigger and I started building. It was sloppy. I used AI. I was constantly chatting with ChatGPT, having it walk me through things. But I eventually got something working, and then I would just go back and iterate it, make it better, make it stronger. I would then refer back to my journal of tutorial watching, where I'd say, oh, I'm going to go back to this channel and watch this video so that I can rethink about how they connected to Telegram or Airtable or whatever the tool was. And by having these three phases, I was able to learn AI automation pretty damn fast. So if you want to learn fast, break it up into phases. Do not get caught in tutorial hell.